Another empirical formula question here. So in these empirical formula questions, we just have to work out the ratio to the smallest whole number of one element to another. So we've got 0.96 grams of titanium, that's our first element, combining with 2.84 grams of chlorine in this compound, that's our second element. So to do this, we need to have a calculation for titanium, and we need to have a calculation for chlorine. And that calculation for each of them is going to be moles equals mass over atomic mass. I'm just going to use the symbol AR for atomic mass there for titanium. And we're going to do here the same here for chlorine. Moles equals mass divided by atomic mass. And we're just going to pick those numbers up from the question now. So 0.96 grams of titanium, 0.96 divided by the atomic mass of titanium, 48. We can always tell the mass because it has a unit after it, grams. 2.84 grams for chlorine, 2.84. We can always tell atomic mass because firstly it's labelled that, and secondly there's no unit after it, so 35.5 for chlorine. Okay, and that will tell us the moles of both of those elements in that compound if we put those numbers into a calculator, which we'll do now. 0.96 divided by 48 equals 0.02, so 0.02. Chlorine, 2.84 divided by 35.5, 0.08. What we need to do now is figure out the ratio of titanium to chlorine in this compound. Now the way we do that, we take the big number and divide it by the little number. Okay, so that's the moles equals mass over AR, and now we need to figure out the ratio of titanium to chlorine. So the way to do this, take the big number and divide it by the little number. If these numbers were the same, the empirical formula would be TICL, but they're not the same. So do ask yourself the question, which is the biggest number? It sounds a silly question, but ask yourself it. Is this one here, 0.08? That's bigger than 0.02. Okay, so to figure out the ratio, take the big number, 0.08, and divide it by the little number, 0.02. That's the big number, that's the little number. If we do that, it's going to tell us the answer's 4, but we're doing the calculator just to be sure. 4. So that equals 4. Now, which was the bigger number? The bigger number was this one. This one is chlorine. So what that tells us is in our empirical formula, Ti and Cl, there is 4 times as much of the bigger number. So TiCl4 is our final answer.